Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a hot beer this morning. It is lunchtime, shall we say, Saturday lunchtime. This is part of a series that's known as Valley, and I think it's the 7th year now. Garage Project and Trillium. Garage Project, one of my favourite breweries out of New Zealand, and Trillium probably the same in America. They've been teaming up doing these Valley beers now, and yeah, they're generally like really good quality, top shelf, elite level. So this is the new one called NOKOMAI Valley. It's a hazy double IPA at 8%, and yeah, they're always sort of seeking fresh hops from like specific regions. NOKOMAI Valley is a new hop area in New Zealand. Yeah, it's by Garston Hops, who I think are relatively new as well. I'll read what it says on the back anyway. We're heading south for our 5th collaboration with Boston brewing legends Trillium. 5th, or do I say 7th? Down to Garston Hops in Southland's NOKOMAI Valley. A massive dry hop of hand-selected Nelson Sauvin, Motueka and New Zealand Cascade. Bring passion fruit, peach, and citrus in this giant, juicy, hazy homage to one of New Zealand's most exciting new hop growing regions. They're always got pretty awesome can artwork as well. So it looks like you got a bit of a sunset there. There's the two logos. Sort of iconic seeing those two together, just with the awesome beers they've brought out. I've got my hashtag proper glassware, Garage Projects Happy Festival. Actually, this was probably the time when this collaboration started, because I reckon at the festival they had Trillium there, which was pretty cool. Perfect glassware for this beer. So yeah, really keen for this. They actually have a dedicated Valley Day where they have the new Valley that comes out and then have some of the older ones in cans or on tap. I didn't get to it this year, but yeah, it was only like a week or two ago. So yeah, it's very fresh. It's hard to read, but it looks like it's, I think, mid August. And maybe, I don't know. It's probably, maybe it's a month or so old, but let's get into it. Cheers to the chat. We've got Adam from Mersey Beers and Rob and Joe. Good to see you, boys. Oh, you can just tell by the appearance straight away that it's going to be a banger. I'll have to save some for a photo too. Look at that. Woo. That looks fucking amazing. So pours a very bright, vibrant orange. A tight-knit 3-finger whitehead. I would say cloudy to hazy in appearance. Body looks probably medium, maybe even high-end medium. It definitely looks the part, this beer. Looks really sexy. Yeah, it looks the part in this glass too. I just want to take a photo of it now. Carbonation's probably medium level, I reckon. And yeah, it's just got that smooth, creamy look to it. Let's go a whiff. I'll get passion fruit straight away. Lime. Like mandarin, like a sweet citrus. Maybe some peach as well. It's got like a touch of tartness to it. You can just tell it's going to be epic. It even has like maybe a guava type note. There's like a sweet tropical note that sort of has a touch of spice to it. Grassy as well. I feel like the base with this one's just all white bread. Oh man, we're in for a treat. Maybe some melon, honeydew. Cheers, Drewy. I don't know what happened with Simo's. I just went and got another drink and fed the dogs and come back and she was all over. And then, yeah, well, Craig was sort of hitting me up as to what to do next. And then, yeah, he went live and he's swinging his sock around and playing like dance tunes and stuff. I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. I thought it's a perfect time for me to do a beer review. Get another big beer under my hat before I kick on more. Oh, yeah. Go live, Drewy. You probably can't be fucked. Ale, ale, ale. Yeah, you should have hit me up earlier for the milk stout, bro. I mean, if you're happy to stay up for a while, I could still do it with you if you want. Just when I got the message, I was setting up to do this one. That pub you've been going to, Joe, looks good with the German beers. Looks like a good venue, dude. Is it far from like where you live? Yep. Yeah, she's a top shelf unit, this one. Creamy. Yep. Oi. Cool. Yeah, I actually considered going spirits this weekend. I just felt like I had a craving for like a bourbon and coke. But yeah, just didn't get around to buying any. Has he got anyone else on there? I bet you Susie's on there. Yeah. Cool, dude. We'll have to have a beer again sometime, Joe. Is in on stream, but obviously in real life too. I'll have to next time I come to Sydney, I'll have to hit you up. Just trying to pick out anything else. Maybe like a touch of like berry. I'm not really getting like white grape. I remember it having Nelson was one of the hops. And normally with New Zealand Cascade I'll get like pine as well. I'm not getting that. It's just all like sweet juice with a touch of tartness. But yeah, it smells really good. I know that with all the Valley beers, I remember last year's being the weaker one. That was that Willamette. Willamette's like I don't know how it's pronounced, but I call it Willamette. It was a hop region up in northwest US. That was, yeah, definitely the weaker out of all the valleys so far. But I just reckon on smell, this is going to be better than that straight away. Anyway, cheers, boys and girls. Let's get into it. That's good. Cheers, Evie. That's real good. I get some mango on the palate. Whew, very tasty. I would say medium body, but it's definitely getting up to like medium to full. That was one thing with the Sunrise Valley and there's a couple of the earlier ones. I feel like the body of them was a bit more fuller. Yeah, I think one was called Sunrise. Oh yeah, they had Sunrise Valley, Yakima Valley. I reckon there was another one. Oh, yeah, Mataki Taki. That was the one that me and Josh reviewed together. Hopefully, Josh can get this one. Shout out to last beer. He was able to get the years before last year. So just Trillium, because it's a garage project, Trillium collab. Trillium were able to get some of the beers sent over to them. Oh, as far as like hazies in Australia goes, it's probably like I would say like similar to Summer Rangers stuff up in Brisbane. But yeah, most Aussie hazies probably aren't of this standard. This is pretty good, like pretty high quality. Garage Project, they're the best brewery in New Zealand, but they're definitely like elite level worldwide. And Trillium are, one of the US's big breweries. So there are Aussie breweries that do them this good, but just not many. And yeah, if you were to compare them, they're sort of different to what this is. And cheers, Stealth. I don't think I'd said hello to you. And hello to Angie. Hopefully everyone's having well, it's not the weekend everywhere, but everyone's had a decent week and gonna have a good weekend. Pretty cruisy here. We're just starting to come into summer, but it's still pretty shit weather, especially down here in Victoria. So yeah, at the moment it's real annoying because we're getting sun, rain, sun, rain, so the lawn's growing real quick. And I have an actual gardening service that come around and do my lawns for me because I've got such a massive backyard and I don't have a ride-on mower, so it's just easier for me to pay someone else to do it. Otherwise, I'm wasting a full day off trying to get it done myself. So they've been hectic. They've been flat out busy because it's been raining so much. They don't get a chance to mow all the lawns they normally do every day because of the rain. So yeah, my backyard at the moment's just an absolute mess. Like the grass is like this high. It's fucking ridiculous. And it's all wet. So I just don't want to go out in the backyard at all. It's like miserable out there. They're coming on Monday from what they said. So I can't wait for them to just get it done, get it back short again. But yeah, it's been real windy and just constant rain. Cheers, Hamish. No, all good, brother. I was going to send you a message before. We're on a hangout in the UK. There was a fair group of us, but it was pretty early in the morning. I was on there from about 8:30 till a couple of hours ago. Just got the boat in the water. Oh yeah, cool. What's the weather like where you are? I'm guessing it's pretty decent. Late 20s, early 30s. Bloody Queenslanders. That is tasty, but it's still not up to the. I must admit, the original valleys, yeah, the Sunrise and the Yakima, they were like elite, like full on. I think I gave one 4.8 out of 5, and I gave one 5 out of 5. It was like one of the best beers I'd ever had. And yeah, they're still decent, but they're just not up to that same standard. Like if this was piney and a bit more fuller, I think it'd be very, very good. Last year's edition, I think it just lacked in the hop character. I just felt like the Willamette hops weren't as punchy as what they were from other regions, and it just it was a beer that sort of you expected more from. Yep, cool. Hit the old thumbs up too, peeps, if you haven't already. I'm just wondering what I'm going to do for lunch. I don't want to get tired and sleepy today, so I'm probably going to crack a coffee after this beer review, and I'm thinking I might even get like a couple of energy drinks and something to eat not long after, and then hang out somewhere else with a few more beers. Yeah, it's just started to piss down rain again. Here we go. It must be pretty heavy. I can hear it pretty loud on the roof. It's got like a slight woody character. And yeah, as I said, like there's some like a spice note there as well. Like a little sort of peppery note on the finish. Good old Bathy. Yeah, I'll be watching it sort of on and off. Just have it going in the background. It's always a good watch. It'd be so good going there. I've got to do it one year. As I said, I want to experience going there and going up in the mountain and hanging out with all the bogans, but then also sitting down in the decent grandstands and stuff. Just some of the stories I've heard over the years. I mean, obviously, can't act like they did back in the 80s and shit, but yeah. That is some heavy rain. It sounds like hailstone. Anyone got any decent plans for the weekend? Yeah, the old AC. Yeah, some areas of Australia you wouldn't be able to cope without an air conditioner. Yeah, that's funny. It's like one case is a lot of beer though, like per person. What you do is you just get a yeah, like if you went as a family sort of thing, everyone takes a case. Yeah, yeah. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, brother. I'm on a New Zealand US collab. It's good. I probably expected maybe a little more just because other beers from the series of previous years have been elite level. It's still right up there, but just not to that absolute like mind blowing sort of standard. And it's not like because I mean, obviously I've got fatigue from hazies and I don't enjoy them as much as I used to, but yeah, I still know a decent one when I drink it. And this is good, but yeah, it's just not to that massive like huge score elite level sort of thing. It's just really good. Oh, I could go a Jaeger bomb right now. Get some dragon soups in me like Craig. He's probably over there right now swinging that sock around like this, doing his little dance moves to his shit music. Cool, dude. If I do a hangout, I'll let you know, but I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Cool. Someone's having fish for dinner. The other day I had a craving for a fish burger. You know when you go to like a fish and chip shop and you very rarely have a burger there, you'll normally get like a couple of bits of fish, some potato cakes, some dim sims, like that sort of thing. Heap of chips, chicken salt, tartare sauce, whatever, like all these different options, but very rarely would you go, oh no, I feel like a fish burger. But for some reason the other day I felt like one. Just like a nice soft bun, big cake of fish with like some cheese, tartare, maybe some lettuce. Yeah, boy. But yeah, I still haven't fulfilled that craving. Yeah, sweet, dude. Paul, he's into his fishing. Um, I'm not sure about the other boys and girls, but I know Paul loves it. Paul's on Paul's other channel, PA Outdoors Couple. Shout out to that channel. Yeah, quite often Paul's on there doing fishing in like some of the lake sort of areas of Pennsylvania. It's pretty cool. Sweet, dude. Yeah, that's the joys of being a tradie and busting your ass. You get good assets like that. Shout outs and they appear. I'm back in the saddle again. Whoa, 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 it's magic. No, I don't get seasick, bro. When I was a kid and others got seasick, I was a cunt and I'd make them feel worse. I'd be sitting on the boat going, ooh, ooh, ooh. Fuck up, Smalley. Fuck up. Go away. You're making me worse. Yeah, on our school trips and that, when we'd be out on boats, me and a couple of other mates would be trying to make people sick. Ooh, ooh. I wonder if Mercy Ales is still out there. I should just write milk stout question mark. We are going to review a milk stout together at some stage, but he hit me up way too late without any notice. It's like, I'm just about to do another beer review, bro. Yeah, the old barbecue, bro. We'll get stuck out on an island in the middle of Fiji, and then we'll have a volleyball with a face painted on it called Wilson. Wilson, no, come back. Who did? Craig? Did he finish it? Did Craig finish his live stream? We'll go a little bit more just because I want to take a photo of this one. So. Oh, Adam. Yeah, no, Adam and Harry were hanging out, but then Adam messaged me and goes, "Oh, do you want to review that Black Sheep Milk Stout?" And it's like, ugh, give me some notice, and I would have been keen. But he's like messaging me as I was coming off Simo's stream, and we were looking for something to do, and then him and Harry were still going. And then, yeah, I was like, well, nothing's happening. Fuck it. I'll just go do my own stream. I'll do a beer review. And then, yeah, just as I went to fire it up, he goes, "Oh, do you want to do that Black Sheep Milk Stout now?" I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah. It was a bit of a stretch. So, yeah, I'm even getting. Sometimes you get like diesel character from Nelson, and I'm getting that. So yeah, just filling up the diesel, about to drive the truck or the 4-wheel drive. Go for a spin. I'm definitely going to have a coffee after this beer just to waken the senses a little. Starting to feel a little tired. Scallywag. Yeah, boy. Cheers, Dave. Hope you're well, brother. All good stuff. All good, bro. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up, boys and girls. Just a coffee, as in an actual coffee. But yeah, I'll be still doing something somewhere. I might even end up doing a hangout. So hold tight. I'll be back at some stage anyway. But if I do a hangout, Hamish, I'll send you a message, brother. But yeah, at this stage, yeah, I'm probably going to be hanging out on another panel somewhere. But yeah, I'll do another beer review probably later on. Just see where the day takes us. Joe, my brother, I need to organise this bloody beer with Paul and Michelle. So frustrating. Just they've had so much going on, and whenever they sort of are live drinking and stuff, I'm at work, and then I'll come home and want to drink, and they're doing something else, and I just feel like the beer will be just getting shitter and shitter as time goes on. See you, Dave. Thanks for the quick chime in. And yeah, give us the old thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. Yeah, good luck with the fishing, Hamish. There'll be a few about still stealth. I know Alex the Beer Master's going. I know Kent Beer Reviews is going. Yeah, there's two anyway. But a score for this beer, I would probably say I'll go a 4.5 for this one. It's still of like decent quality, but just not as good as the previous editions. And it was the same. Well, yeah, last year's was the same. The Willamette one just wasn't as quite as good as Sunrise and Yakima. So yeah, I will be back later on at some stage. It could be shortly, it could be later. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for chiming in, and we'll see you again soon. Look, hang on, what's going on here? Let's get through the rest of the comments. Joshy, love you, bro. I'm heading off, dude. More ale. Do you want to do this milk stout, bro? I can do it with you now if you want. Cheers, Geordie. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, no worries, mate. We might see you like tomorrow or something. Cheers, guys. Laters.